Hello and welcome to a little June TBR. So, first off, let's talk about some reading plans. So I am participating in the amazing Readathon in June, which is hosted by Bree over at Four Paws in a Book. And I am on, what team am I on? That's a good question. I'm on Team Lore Keepers. So our bonus prompt is books that have to do with like family elements. So yeah, so I have one stack of books based off of the prompts for Amazing Readathon. I have 3 physical ARCs. I have a book club book. I have 2 books that I just kind of want to read. And then I have some squirrel notes of books that I want to read for work. So let's start with Amazing Readathon. These are not in order. Of course, we don't know the order of the prompts. And yeah, so I basically just went through the list of prompts and found books on my TBR that sounded interesting. I don't know if they have found family elements because I haven't read them. So I guess we'll find out. So first I needed a book with a chilling cover or a winter setting. So for that I went with North is the Night by Emily Rath. This is the gorgeous like sprayed edge edition. I meant to read this during Polathon because how perfect is that, but I just didn't get to it. And honestly it is 570 pages. So I'm gonna have my work cut out for me with this one, but it will be nice to finally read a book by this author because she is super intriguing to me. So I have that. Next we have a book with an over-the-top cover. So for that one, let me not cover the cover. For that one I have Fable for the End of the World. I guess this is over the top. It's super shiny. It's gorgeous. It was pitched to me as like Hunger Games type thing, but I think it's sapphic. There's the naked cover and pretty sprayed edges, of course. I like Ava Reed's writing style. I really loved A Study in Drowning, so I'm excited to give this one a try. A book that is shorter than my last book, so it's kind of hard to plan for that. Except for the fact that this is definitely shorter than the rest. So I have Fierce Fairy Tales, Poems and Stories to Stir Your Soul by Nikita Gill. This is a poetry collection. It is, what, 156 pages. Oh, look at the last illustration. That's adorable. So at 156 pages, it is definitely shorter than everything on this list. So I should have no problem making this fit for the prompt. Next I have, maybe I should go in order with this one. And I'm hoping I'll be able to go in order. Wait, what is the reading order? Nobody knows. Okay, so next I have Godly Word in the title. And for that I have book 2 in the Diviner series, Before the Devil Breaks You. So devil is a godly word. And I really need to get back to this series. I had the best time reading the first book. So I figured why not put the second 2 on my June TBR. So for this one we need a book in a large city. So I have Layer of Dreams, which is book 3. Again, she's really long. I don't know who I think I am in June, but apparently I am someone who can read lots of long books. Maybe they go in the other order. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out which one goes first and which one goes second. This has got to be book 2. Why is there not a list in the books? Anyway, I'm gonna read these in June. Next, I needed a cozy book or a comfort read. So for this one, I'm going to be reading The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. I just got this one from Book of the Month. I love this cover. It's absolutely stunning and it sounds really cozy. It's a wandering fortune teller finds an unexpected family in this warm and wonderful debut fantasy, and I'm pretty sure the second book is going to come out eventually or soon, or I saw the cover reveal. I don't know. But there is found family, so that will work for bonus prompts, which is good. Next, we need a violent word in the title. So for that, I chose The Ones We Burn by Rebecca Minks. This is a Fairy Loot edition from November 2022. So maybe I should get to this. I love the orange and black. That's a super Halloween-y looking aesthetic, I guess. I don't remember anything about this. I don't know if anyone has opinions on this, but I'm assuming maybe, oh, there's a magical plague. Soon she'll have to decide between the coven that raised her and the princess who sees beyond the monster they shaped her to be. But as the bodies pile up, a monster may be exactly what they need. So this sounds like it might potentially have some found family. I'm assuming it's Norse inspired because of the little, I don't know, hatchet thing. Okay, so next I needed a book with a low rating that you think you'll love. So I went through so many books on Storygraph and Goodreads, and my lowest ratings were like 3.4. So that's where I had to go. But I'm going to put Property of a Noblewoman by Danielle Steele in this spot. I don't know if I'm going to love it. I've been intrigued by her books for quite a while. And I'm either going to love them or hate them. I'm hoping I like them. I'm thinking it's going to be a good, easy, breezy read, and maybe just like juicy, scandalous. Like I picture old ladies kind of reading this and then gossiping. So honestly, I think I'm gonna have a good time. Next, I need to read a book with a green cover, and for that I have the third Omari and the Night Brothers series. I will probably reread books 1 and 2 because it's been so long since I read them and I just want to like refresh on the series. But I do love the series so much. It's a really good magical school meets Men in Black kind of series. It's middle grade, but I think the action and adventure is just interesting enough to intrigue, you know, readers of many ages, I guess. So I've got that plus the first 2 books to reread. And then I have a book with a romance. So for that, I'm going to read Act Your Age, Eve Brown. I just really need to finish the series. It's been so long. It's been long enough. I need to read it. And also, obviously, there's a family element because it's about the Brown sisters. So that is my amazing readathon TBR. Next, I have 2 books that I want to read just because it's June and I just got these books and I'm super excited. So for this one I have, it's the Hunters of Ironport series by Lou Willem. I saw this author on social media because there was a content creator who like interviewed a bunch of authors who were at a book event. So I thought it was really clever that this content creator interviewed all the authors and had them do their like elevator pitches for social media, because I never would have found these books without them. And the elevator pitch was that these are like Buffy but more gay, and I was like, I'm intrigued. I'm pretty sure they're male. There's I mean, look at the Buffy vibes, right? And I love that there's like vampire teeth, like plasticky vampire teeth. That's so fun. So these are definitely on my June TBR, and I'm excited to give them a shot. Next, I have a book club book. So I'm in a group on Instagram and we read books together periodically. This was sent to us. Thank you to Verve Romance. They send us our books. So we got this one. It's called An Enchanting Case of Spirits by Melissa Holtz. This is a like older main characters, romance, but also like mystery, and there is like a seance and like spooky stuff. Say less. I mean, the vibes are vibing with these. Okay, next I have 3 ARCs for June. I don't have my list of like when I need to read them by. I think I'm doing like Instagram book tours, but these are 2 or 3 June releases that I have. So I have Jill Is Not Happy by Kara Rhoda. This one releases June 10th, and these are all thrillers. Well, that's a thriller. I think this is a contemporary. I have A Place for Us by Patricia Grayhill. This one releases, oh, 6/29. I wrote it on the paper. And this is sapphic literature, so perfect for June. And then I have Her First Mistake by Kendra Elliott. This one releases June 10th. And this one is courtesy of Amazon Publishing. So thank you to them for sending that book over. And now for my squirrel notes, I will try to put some, like the book covers up in the corner. So I work for Penguin Random House as a customer service rep. And they have this really cool thing. It's called Company Week. And it's in June. It's like the second week of June. And they had a bunch of events that we could sign up for. Now, most of them are in New York, which obviously I'm not doing because I can't really just go to New York for a week. Not gonna happen. But they did have a bunch of events that they are also going to be live streaming. So those of us who work remotely will be able to tune in and listen to all of these events. So I have like the titles written down. So examples of the events, there's like a panel with thriller authors, there's a panel about audiobooks, there's a panel about, there's a lot of like transgender and LGBTQ stuff, there's a finance one, and they're like 45-minute, hour-long sessions, and I'm just gonna kind of watch them on Teams while I work instead of listening to audiobooks, I suppose. But these are the books that I know of so far by authors that are included in these events, and if I have time, I would like to read these before the event or maybe at some point in June. So I have Marcia by Tourmaline. I have 5 Types of Wealth by Sahil Bloom. I have Make Good Trouble by Jemiah Wilson. I have 3 authors. So I have Alfair Burke. He wrote The Note. I have Clements McCallan. He wrote The Quiet Tenant and I think something else. And then I have Kimberly McRae, and I ran out. So anyway, I ran out of room on my little note card. So I know the one author is Kimberly McRae, and it says Like Mother, I think Like Daughter is her book. So I'd like to give that a try. And then I also have The Lilac People by Milo Todd, Aggregated Discontent by Heron Walker and Andrea Lawler. Paul Takes Form of Mortal Girl. So I'll figure out what that is and I'll put a picture up here. So anyway, those are the books on my June, I almost said April, June TBR. I'm excited to race around the fantastical world with anyone participating in the amazing readathon, and I'm excited to read some of these books. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!